Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Yo! Happy weekly close, everybody. We got another day, another Santa Claus hat today. Still wearing the Santa Claus hat. The good thing is it's winter right now, right? If we still have to wear the Santa Claus hat going into the summer next year, like someone said in the chat, holy moly, man. I'll be dropping sweat every 2 seconds. Let's jump into the stream here, man. Come on, come on! What the hell? Wait the... This is... Wait the... What the hell? What the... This is not right. My FOMO is actually working. Look, guys, I am finally smart. My FOMO is finally working. All you haters, all you guys with your bearish TA, I beat you by FOMO, you idiots. Wow, I am so smart. Let's go. This is not manipulation, guys. This is organic price action. Okay, I'm gonna let Jordan come on the stream now, but this is awesome. We got the pump. All right, see ya later. No! Oh, we're still horse guy. We are still horse guy on this Sunday. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Another stream. Another dandy stream, man. What's going on? No, I'm not falling for it, guys. I could just check. I checked the mic. It's not funny. Anyways, let's jump onto the stream. We got 17,150 for BTC. Try to come back up here. All right, on this Sunday. All weekend, boring price action. Guys, don't expect anything on the weekend. Every Friday, okay? Every Friday, every Saturday, every Sunday morning, there is going to be basically a, there's going to be no price action. All right, so let's see what's going on. So we've got 17,150. Is Bitcoin gonna get that next move up that we've been watching for? Or, are we gonna form a little bit of an M formation pattern here down over here? So, anyways, let's have a little bit of fun stream this morning, and let's freaking get bizzo! Holy moly, everyone's trolling, no one's happy for the pump, which means no one bought the lows. Oh, man. It's okay. It's okay.
Rant alert.
You'll get it next time, man. Next time, you will get it, okay? Next time, you'll get it. Anyways, let's jump on it. 17,150. Come on, BTC. Let's break this little wick right here, guys. If we can break this little wick, we'll play the pump song. But until then, we're going to hold off on the pump song there for little Captain BTC. Ethereum is coming up and testing a big level too, but we got some pretty nice things. Guys, my fantasy team is getting absolutely trashed today. I'm very, very upset. I'm basically, my team is 6-6, okay? In order to make the playoffs, I got to win this week, and I got to win next week, all right? But, hey, man, let's freaking get busy. All right, we're getting a little bit of a move up. Should we play the pump song? Hey, we said we were going to do it. Let's go. Let's freaking go. My fantasy team is doing trash, man. Oh, my Lord. I can't get excited about the pump, man. All I wanted to do is win in fantasy. That's all I wanted to do, man. Holy moly. What's going on, Wes? He said I'm not going anywhere. Guys, I can't get too pumped about Bitcoin pump because my fantasy team's getting trashed. I had to win this week. I had to win next week. And, man, I gave Kirk Cousins, who puts a shit... Kirk Cousins put a shiitake mushroom. And so did Jacoby Myers on Thursday Night Football. Absolutely screwed me for my fantasy team. I don't want to talk about it. Let's stick to some crypto. So, all right, Bitcoin, a little bit of a wick up there. So what do we got for BTC? Well, going into next week, guys, we got a little bit of interesting things because we know we have the stock, we have the S&P. Right? And this all ties into Bitcoin, but we know we have the S&P going to next week. What do we got? Well, the S&P is coming up to this downtrend of resistance, my friends, and this is where S&P has gotten rejected every single freaking time it's had a little bear market rally. The S&P has gotten rejected from this current point. I am so interested. I am going to have so much fun to see where this S&P actually ends up going in these next couple weeks because this is the point where we expect it to roll back over just like every other time. Will this time be different? I don't freaking know. But, I guess the one thing that's different from this time is we also have the 2-week MACD flipping over back into positive here on the S&P. So, very interesting week coming up in the stock market, which will tell us, ultimately where Bitcoin should go here in the short term. But let's stick on for Bitcoin. So we broke out of a little bit of a triangle here for BTC. You guys know the ultimate meme triangle,
Oh man, not another one of these freaking triangles, man. These triangles never work. Those things are just memes now. Oh, Christ, man. How many more triangles do we have? Listen, we're not in 3rd grade anymore. Can we at least do like rectangles? Something a little bit harder than a triangle? Shit, man. What does Jordan think we are? 3rd graders? Well, I am as smart as a 3rd grader, but that's not the point. That's not the point, you guy in the chat. Christ.
All right, but no, we got a little bit of triangle breakout. Now, we'll look at a few charts, but the one thing that I was looking at earlier today was the breakout on the RSI. So the 4-hour RSI did break out to the upside. You saw price action break out as well. Bada bing, bada boom. So, we just do a simple measure move, and sometimes we like measure moves, so sometimes we don't. But if you guys are measure move guys, it does put you back up at that 17.6 area, which is that little local peak over here from November 10th. So a lot of confluence there as far as just a basic resistance level and the measure move coming in at 17,600. Ultimately, tomorrow's going to be an interesting day, like we said. I think the S&P is going to play into a lot of what Bitcoin does ultimately, as we all know, as we all freaking know. Why is a rectangle harder? Because there's one more side than a triangle? Yeah. 3 plus 1 is harder than 2 plus 1, no? What's a harder math equation? 2 plus 1 or 3 plus 1? You tell me. You tell me. I personally think 3 plus 1 is harder, but I'm also, I'm also myself. Anyways, what else do we got popping here? Yeah, and yes, I'm using the word popping. All right, deal with it. Deal with the word popping. So we got the 12-hour chart here. You can use the daily chart too, but the 12 hours a little bit cleaner. We got big wicks. We got wicks up the wazoo and everywhere in between here. Now, here's where I want to see Bitcoin close. And you got 22 minutes until this 12-hour close. Well, I mean, I want to see a close breakout out of this sort of, you call it a bull flag, whatever you want to call it. Really, I'm looking at this as, just resistance turning into support, right? I'm looking for that close above the resistance line. And ultimately, I mean, that's also going to give you, relatively speaking, would also give you that target back up here at 18,100, which is a big level too, which is the underside of the previous support from September. So we got a lot of confluence going on there, guys. So we'll see what Bitcoin does tonight. Bitcoin seems to be a little bit flirting with this resistance line, man. It doesn't want to go anywhere. It doesn't want to go anywhere. We need a little juice. I am George. We're all George. Guys, today I'm going to show you exactly why I think Bitcoin's going to go to 20K in the next 2 weeks. As you guys can see here, if you watch Jordan's stream, he is showing you a symmetrical triangle, which has a breakout target to 17,600. I don't think it starts there, my friends. I think we're going to go up from this level, okay? I'm not even going to do Q&A today because you guys are so excited about my discovery. And also, we'll see what happens. Anyways, let me see. The equation is the same thing. Clinton, you know what it is, man. 2 plus 1 is harder than 3. 2 plus 1 is easier than 3 plus 1, which is easier than 4 plus 1. And all the way up. Listen, guys, I'm a little bit disheveled today. I really am a little bit disheveled. I am very upset over my football team, and they really shit the bed. They shit the bed more than anything in the world, But that's okay. You guys don't care about that today. You guys care about crypto and what's going on with Bitcoin. All right, let's go to the weekly chart. Now, here's a little bit of an issue we have today, guys. Okay, here's a little bit of issue we have. While everyone's watching all this shit about SBF and all this stuff, who cares about SBF anymore? Let me know in the chat. Who cares about SBF? Obviously, the people who were on FTX probably care. At this point, who cares? As long as he gets what's coming for him, who cares, right? As everyone else is watching this stuff, right? Yes, guys, I saved crypto. I literally saved crypto. And now you got Gary Gensler sending me something up from the SEC. I looked at that and I went, I got a letter from the SEC. I'll tell you guys in a couple days when it's over. You guys probably have a good idea when it's over. But I'm going to continue fighting this fight for the Bit Squad, okay? Hashtag Bit Squad, all right? We're a bunch of boys, and we will continue to save crypto over here because that's what we do. But, the SEC is coming after me, guys, so I am a little bit nervous. All right, let's get off that. Let's get off that. Lashaboko, Hedesidi. I don't know what language I'm speaking, but 17,100 for BTC. I guess where I would prefer Bitcoin to close the weekly, and we got 18 minutes, so this is looking a little bit shady, as if we can sort of see this 17,222 level. But why is Bitcoin struggling right here on the weekly? Well, if we look left, I think it's for a pretty basic reason. I mean, you see this local high from back here so really you have the all-time high in 2017. You retraced. You made this local high in January of 2018. So you can see, I mean, if you really line that up on the current price action on the shorter term timeframes, you'll see that that's where Bitcoin's been struggling with the last couple of days. Is getting any closures above 17,222. So this is where I would prefer if Bitcoin closed back over. So for everyone that's in the chart right now, in the chart, for everyone that's in the chat, okay, make yourself known. Make yourself known in the chat, my friends. Okay, if you're in here, let me know. If you are just sitting on the sidelines, okay, if you guys are just, watching the stream, having fun, maybe you're drinking some beers, maybe you're watching football while you're watching the stream, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're picking your nose, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're taking a shit. I bet half of you guys are sitting there taking a shit. Come on, I watch people while taking a shit. I'm not gonna lie. How many of you guys are taking a shit? Let me know what you guys are doing right now. Anyways, we're gonna need, okay, for the weekly close today, let's get all our Vikings in here today, all right? Let's get them all in real quick before we go over to some serious stuff, all right? Vikings! The Bears have put up a massive wall. They have put up a massive wall at 17,222. If we wish to take back at least, some of the land that is ours. Because at this point, I don't think we're going to take all of it back, but we'll take it back one day at a time, if you know what I mean. If you want to take a couple of it back, we need all the bulls in the chat to spam all the swords, to spam all the shields, and we can take back this day by day by day and chip away. Okay? So if you are still a bull and you are with me, join me in the fight. Spam sword or shield in the chat by typing it on emoji. We will take back what is ours. Let's go. Jordan, I don't think anyone's joining you. Everyone wants it to go lower now. No one's joining you. Everyone's short or bearish. Look at Jordan making a fool of himself. What an idiot. All right. Let's get off that. No, but seriously, for the weekly close, it would be awesome if Bitcoin can get back above that level. Now, I go to the good thing for this week, right? I guess I'll say two good things for this week that we got going on, which haven't happened in a long time, my friends, is if Bitcoin closes... Look at no one in the chat swarming swords and shields, man. You gotta love it. Listen, I personally think it's a good thing that sentiment is going down the shitter. Bring on all the just complacency and just that kind of sentiment. Bring it on, man. Bring it on. It makes it better. It makes it better. At least there's less trolls, Which, if you guys want to be a troll, I'm a troll too. You can't troll the troll, like I always say. You can't troll the troll. If you kind of come on here and say I'm muted, you ain't gonna be trolling the troll, my friends. Crypto Arbitrage said, "Don't be jelly, people." Well, I don't think there's people that are jelly. I think, people are just bored right now, and I am there too. I don't watch any crypto shit. I'm gonna be honest. I really, really don't lately. Kennedy, what's going on, buddy? Come the super sticker. He also said, what did he say? Oh, he said he is tired. You drinking that coffee? Keep drinking that coffee, man. And listen, lately, if you don't want some coffee, I've been, every I guess every other day, we drink a little diet Dr. Pepper. Really, really good. I think it's really, really good. Don't overdo it though, like me. I got addicted to drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, man. I would have never thought that I would be addicted to drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. But it's so freaking good. When I'm just sitting there and I don't want water, man, I just crave some Diet Dr. Pepper, dude. I don't know why. It really, really is nice. But no, guys, two good things in the week, I guess we could say, is, at least for this week, what did we want to see Bitcoin avoid doing this week, my friends? All right? We did not want to see Bitcoin close the weekly MACD by flipping back over, okay? We went over in the past that whenever Bitcoin has done this in the past, right, in any confirmed bear market, which right now we're still in a confirmed bear market, my friends. I mean, we ain't nowhere close to being out of this shit. We look at where we're at, right, every single time. In April 2022, right, that led to a massive capitulation. November 2021, massive capitulation. I'm not going to go back to every single time, but you can go back and look and see, November 2018, January 2018, and you look at all these little times in the past, right? In every little bear market, flip here, August 2014, massive move down. January 2014, massive move down. The good thing about this week is at least for one more week, we have avoided flipping back over on the weekly MACD. Now, that doesn't mean next week, right? If the S&P decides, hey, I want to find big resistance at this level, I don't want to go any higher, so let's not allow Bitcoin to go higher. Let's troll Bitcoin a little bit, right? Because everyone wants to be a troll right now. Let's troll Bitcoin a little bit, and let's move the S&P down. Bitcoin comes down. Maybe this flips back over next week, but we have avoided it this week. That's one thing we wanted to see this week, is that not flipping back over. And now we're actually starting to come back up on that, which is good. The other good thing is you're going to see the weekly stock RSI cross back to the upside this week too. So some good things on the weekly time frame that are happening at this level. You know, obviously we know it's a bear market that can change next week, but so far so good. So I guess, you know, we look at where we're at in the grand scheme of things. I still like, you know, overall, for Bitcoin to come back up and test some of these high levels, you know, 17,600, 18,000, little bit higher here. In my personal opinion, I'm going to stick by that. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I mean, about a week ago, you guys were calling me crazy. You said we're going straight to 14K, and we went up a little bit. So I'm going to stick by my gut and think that we're still going to at least test 17,600 and possibly 18,200 before then getting smashed back down at the FOMC meeting, my friends. All right, let me take a sip of water here. Let's go back to the BTC chart. All right, Bitcoin making a second attempt back up. Let's see if Bitcoin can, let's go to like the 15-minute time frame here. Can Bitcoin get in a second attempt? Let's see what we got, man. I mean, I guess it came back down, retested this. Let's see if we can get a little bit of movement up here, my friends. We still, I mean, you can argue that we did come and take this wick now, but I still do think you're going to come up a little bit higher and take this wick, my friends. Delicious. John said, well, one thing we know is that we're getting above 18,200. John, do you think we're getting above 18,200 on this move? I would be pleasantly shocked. Obviously, I told you guys this. I'm not going to get medium term to long term. No, not long term. I'm not going to get medium term bullish on Bitcoin until Bitcoin smacks 19K. Bitcoin smacks 19K. We golden, but we still got a long way to go, my friends. All right. So you're still going to stay a little bit cautionable. Caution. But no. Some decent things happening here on the weekly time frame. So let's see what we got cooking on the close, man. I mean, Bitcoin's flirting with the 17,222. 17,222. Can we break 17,222? Let me see. Let's see. John said, when I'm adamant about price going one way, I expect the other. That's not very true, John. I would argue that. I was bullish down here. Everyone was bearish. We went up. Right? I was bullish right here. I was calling for 21,700. Bitcoin went to 21,500. Everyone was bearish here. We went up. So I would pleasantly argue against that, Mr. Johnny. But hey, if you want to counter trade me, you can counter trade me, man. But I'll see you. I will see you later. I'll see you later, Johnny. Troll. You know you're trolling me, Johnny. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, let's see what else we got. So, let's see. Shane said, I'm bullish all the time. I've been wrong for almost a year straight. True, Shane. I guess on sort of the medium-term time frames there. Anyways, what else do we got? We got the 2-week close today, I think, right? Monday is the 21st. Yes, we got the 2-week close coming up today. Okay, 2-week close coming up today, which is not really, really nice. Now, we still got a long way to go, guys. I mean, this is more macro stuff, but really the only two ways that I would say, if both of these things happen, I would be like, all right, Bitcoin's probably bottomed out at this point. I'm not calling for bottoms anymore. I will say this. Can I make quick rant alert anymore?
Rant alert.
There's no, but I would say at this point, you know, Bitcoin went down to 15,500. Calling at any point, calling for a bottom. Does it really matter if you call a bottom? Like, let's be honest. I think sometimes we all get carried away. Everyone wants to be the guy who calls the bottom. You know what I mean? In reality, does it really matter? I mean,
Nope.
It really doesn't to me. I mean, it really doesn't. Now, how I would be confident that the Bitcoin bottom is in, which we're very far away from that, in my personal opinion, as far as, you know, what I look for. The two things I look for, I look for the 2-week MACD to flip over positive here on Bitcoin. We're really not even close, right? We're still at least, I mean, it really depends. Like if Bitcoin gets a big run here, obviously it's going to cross faster, but you know, up until that point, I mean, we're still at least probably another month or two. Even if Bitcoin went to the moon here, like if Bitcoin started rising up quick, 20K, 25K, it's still at least a couple weeks away, or a couple months away. And we have to get back over the bull market support band as well, which is at 20,000 to 21,000 at this point. So those are the two things I'm waiting for. I want to see both of those happen. In the past, like the conservative approach to saying, okay, where could we be confident getting in crypto, right? In the past, it's been when the 2-week MACD has flipped over. Every single time that happens, that's been, you haven't caught the bottom, and you've actually missed the bottom by a lot, man. You've missed the bottom by a lot. You'd be pissed at yourself. You'd be sitting there going,
Man, I waited for the 2-week MACD to flip. I'm buying like 3 times higher than the bottom. Shit, man. I want to be conservative and time the bottom. I can't do both. Since when? Since when can I not be conservative and time the bottom? Crypto sucks, man. God, I'm not buying now. We're up too high.
No, but in the past, whoa, I'm Java. Java's coming in. Hey, Jordan, I just wanted to say hi to everyone. Guys. No, but that's been the point, right? April 2019, you had May of 2020. I mean, you could even say, I mean, in October of 2021 was a pretty good opportunity. Over here back in November 2016, over here back in June 2015. If you want to be conservative and you don't want to pick your bottoms, right? You don't want to be shoving that thing up the then you know, is sort of you can wait for the 2-week MACD to flip back over. That's certainly a way that you could go about that, based off previous times. But you know, we're still a ways away from that, my friends. So you know, right now we're kind of weathering the storm. We're kind of buying time until we get to that level. You know. Delicioso. Kisa, where are we at with the fractals? The S&P fractal we already smacked. You know what I mean? The S&P fractal, the super bad one that we used to look at. The good thing about that one is that one's no longer a problem. That one we've kind of deviated from. Doesn't mean we can't play out the same way. But when you go back in the past, right, you sort of go back to some of these other ones, right? And we used to look at this a lot. I mean, it's not like a 1-to-1 fractal, but if we want to bring up the 2008 S&P fractal, which I know a lot of you guys love or hate, you know, depending on what side of the bill you're on. If we want to bring out this fractal over here, let's bring this little fractal because you guys love being a little fractal boys. I love being a fractal boy too. Listen, I think I'm one of the original fractal boys. No, let's do a little bit of craziness here. Sometimes I forget even how this one goes, man. Like this one was playing out really well for a long time. Let's do this. Let's bring this over here like this. Okay, so this one takes me a while to get on point here. Like this. Let's put it up like this. But basically, I'm not going to do it perfectly, but where this deviated was this was supposed to make a little bit of a local high and then dump here like this. But we actually deviated and we came up, which is super nice. We actually came up and deviated from it. Now, that doesn't mean we can't just go, you know? But, I mean, at least this fractal, you know, like we usually do. We usually throw these in the trash. for now, what I'm going to do is, I think this one, if we take the little trash can like this, and I think this one, if you guys want, we can throw this in the trash can, yeah? Should we throw this in the trash can? All right, here we go. Trash can. There it goes. Here it goes. Here we go. Boom. All right, so we can throw that in the trash can, which is really, really good. All right, so we got that going on. So, yeah, what else do we got cooking in here? I mean, here's where I wanted to see broken for total market cap. We didn't break that level, unfortunately, so we're still waiting on to see if this can get back over this level for total. When we come back over here for total market cap, this is the level I want to see broken on the weekly. I want to see these lows, all right, deviation low, and I want to see us be able to reclaim back above here. But you can see that we're still getting rejected from here. So you still got to look at this as, oh man, you still got to look at this as a little bit of support turning into resistance. But there's always that chance. If this comes up here, I think a lot of people will be, it's a big if. I think if this does break up here, I think a lot of people will be sorry that they didn't take advantage down here. But hey, it's an if. That's an if. It's an if. We haven't done it yet. We're still kind of waiting on that for total. You know, we're getting rejected on it this week. Doesn't mean you can't break it next week. And it also doesn't mean that this can't, just turn to resistance and we start coming back down. So another week of waiting on that one, unfortunately. But we have the setup, right? The bullish setup is reclaiming this orange box for me in the short term. It's the weekly close. We got to change that guy, the weekly close. Let's go over here. So the weekly close is, okay, so 17,100. So there it is. I mean, I guess what you can take from that. So we closed lower than our weekly when we want to close, but at the end of the day, we did get that 12-hour move up, which is good. We closed above this 12-hour kind of trend line, which is really, really nice. So now we wait. This is the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart, Bitcoin just can't find those bids to come up higher, man. You still got this wick up here in the 15-minute. So I'm not convinced that this move is over still. That is the general consensus here. That's the general consensus I can see in the chat today. All right, so what else do we got cooking, good looking. Cooking, good looking. The real Thomas said, when are we going to feel like geniuses for buying BTC? Not till after calls you an idiot for buying crypto, Unfortunately, if you want to be called a genius for buying crypto, you also have to be going through the cycle where people call you an idiot for buying crypto, You can't get both, You can't get both. Yeah, I'll tell you that. You can't get both. Because even if you buy at the actual absolute peak or bottom, you're still going to have months to a while till people are going to call you an idiot. People don't think you're smart until the previous all-time high breaks. By that point, altcoins are already up 10, 20x. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You got to go through the struggles. Even if you time the bottom perfectly, people are going to call you an idiot. And before you get to the grapes. All right. Why do I call them grapes? I like grapes. I don't know. Grapes are awesome. What's your favorite fruit, man? Let me know in the chat. What is your favorite fruit? Grapes are not my favorite fruit. Watermelon's my favorite fruit. I will eat watermelon every single freaking day. Every single freaking day. Excuse me. Skate said the green dot popped up on Market Cipher along with the weekly bullish divergence. Yeah, I think the weekly looks pretty good. The green dot popped up on Market Cipher. Yeah, but no one cares about that. Everyone only cares about bear stuff now. That's about where we're at. Here's my thought process. I have my level where I would turn bullish, right? That's Bitcoin breaking 19K or total getting a weekly close above this orange line here. That's the only way where I get a little bit bullish, okay? For like the medium term. Until then, we remain cautious. Especially, it's hard for me to get too bullish with the S&P right here, man. It's really, really hard for me to get like over the top. Like, let's freaking go. We're going to the moon, my friends. It's really, really hard to get me over the top there. With the S&P chilling right here. Let's go to like the hourly time frame. Like, look at last week, guys. Look at Friday. Look at the S&P fighting this level. You can't make this shit up. Look at this. Hit, reject, hit, reject, hit, reject, hit, reject. Comes back up, dumps. Comes back up by the end of the day. Rejects. I am so excited for tomorrow. I will say this. I haven't been this excited. Lately, I've been freaking bored as hell, I'll tell you this. But I haven't been this excited for a day in a long time. It's not even because we have a big news. I just want to see what the S&P does here going into next week. Does the S&P have enough juice to get back above this for the first time in the entire bear market? Or is this going to turn over just like it always does here? I am so freaking excited for tomorrow. You have no idea. I'm like a kid in a candy store to see what happens here going into tomorrow. It really, really is awesome. The good thing is, I mean, if you guys like this kind of stuff, I mean, we do have the 1 hour MACD flipping over going into tomorrow in the futures. So that is good there. But, man, I am super curious to see what it does here, man. Super, super curious. I've seen more red dots this year than when I had chicken pox at 8 years old. True. Let's see. Weekly RSI just got rejected in the RSI. Yeah. Let's see what happens going to the next week, man. Let's see. Everyone's got a magic crystal ball right now. I will say this. I don't think anyone in here will call where Bitcoin's bottom is. That's my guess. I don't think anyone will call where Bitcoin's bottom is. Not one person in the chat. And if you do, you are Marin. You are Marin. Okay? Let me bring up Marin, by the way. Crystal ball. Crystal ball. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, based on my absolute understanding of everything, based on my 6 months of economic PhD status, based on my 1 year of crypto, I am going to say that the Bitcoin bottom is going to be at 10,200. Yes, my friends. Oh, my Lord. Look at everyone. Dude, I haven't seen the sentiment in crypto this bad in my life, man. Holy moly. I haven't seen chats like this in a long time where everyone's just super grumpy. No one has any sense of humor. Everyone's super grumpy. Everyone's, man, I haven't seen it like this in a long time. Like, I get being bearish, but like everyone's just super grumpy and like no sense of humor. Oh my God, and everyone's just so trolly, man. Everyone's so trolly. Even the regulars are trolly. That's how I know. Man, it's fun. It's fun to see. I think it's fun to see. I think it's fun to see as we approach the latter part of this bear market, my friends. All right, so what else do we got cooking here? Man-made said, I'm just watching Lakers Wizards. Nice, dude. I do. Been here for the cycles. Nice. 2011 was much worse. I'm sure 2011 was bad. 2011 was just like up and down. It was just like everyone's hyped down. But there was also what? I mean, in 2011, there must have only been like, 5,000 people in crypto or something like that, Man, imagine me one of those guys. You absolutely cooked it. You cooked it. But, I would argue that at the end of the next cycle, people were saying people who got in the last bear market were those people, right? I mean, you think about it. It's 2 cycles ago. It's kind of similar to being in the last bear market. No? Excuse me. I've got your stocking stuffer. Let's see. That's a good thing then, am I right? I guess. Psycho Pearl said, you're my escape from depression. Psycho Pearl. This life is too good for that, my man. Life is too good for that. And if it's because of crypto, you got to separate your crypto life from your other life, right? Here's the thing. And I'll be honest with you guys. I had this problem for a bit, right? And this was last year for a little bit, okay? Where everything I did was just about crypto, right? And this was like in the summer of last year. Everything I did was about crypto. And I got to that point where I just didn't do anything else. I didn't have anything else that I loved to do, you know? It was learning new things or doing this or doing this. And that's why, like, if the prices go down, you're like, holy shit, man, I'm such in a bad mood. You got to have things that you love to do outside of crypto. You got to have more than one hobby. Because if that one hobby doesn't work, you're not going to be feeling very good. Huh? You know what I mean? So you got to, you know, and I get it's hard sometimes. It's hard, right? Because crypto's money, and money losing is you know, I guess worse than other hobbies. But, you know, have something else that you love to do, right? Figure out what that thing is and do it more, you know? It's my little rant alert, though. But appreciate you here, Psycho Pearl, and thanks for being here all the time, man. Let's see. Is Berenstein Bears or Berenstein Bears? Yeah, that's true. Berenstein Bears. I don't. At this point, it is what. All right, let's jump on into some other stuff. What else do we got going on over here? Let's see. What else do we got cooking here in the cryptoverse? Bitcoin's still just chilling at the moment. Ethereum, what do we got? So Ethereum, we got coming over here. Bathwater said, I like crypto, League of Legends, and Tumblr. I've actually never used Tumblr, but I know it's a meme. League of Legends? Oh, is this an SBF joke? This must be an FDF joke, I must say. I like crypto. I like crypto, Caroline, and League of Legends. But I'm only a silver in League of Legends. You know, I seem like a nerd, but I actually suck at League of Legends. I'm not very smart. You know, I'm not very smart. People think I'm smart because I just take way more leverage on trades, and I got lucky with some big ones, and you know, people think I'm smart now. But yeah, I like Caroline, League of Legends, and I like doing role plays with swords. Yeah. All right. Excuse me. What's Ethereum doing? So Ethereum, man, this weekend it dropped back down on Saturday below that key orange box, and then it came back up, tried to get over it, and now it's finding a little bit of headwind at this level here. So a little bit of headwind there for Ethereum. I do think, you know, we sort of look at where we are for Bitcoin. We look at where we are for Ethereum. We're right back at, you know, the big resistance point that's been keeping us down for quite a little bit. We look at where we are for Bitcoin. I mean, we find ourselves kind of stuck at this current level. And my takeaway is what they do going into next week is going to depend a lot on what the S&P does going into next week, my friends. Right? And a lot what the S&P does depend on what the DX. Does the DXY keep going down into next week? That's the big question. Right? That's the big question that will. And I'm not here to predict. I think you sort of get predictions and stuff like that. And when I'm confident in sort of the move of this, I'll give you my prediction. When I'm not, I'll just give you the scenarios. You know. So this is going to be the big time. The big time, as we all know. What's some other stuff, man? Look at the Dow Jones looks freaking massively bullish, man. Look at that thing. I mean, I know it's at a retracement level, right? From the blockchain backer at the 702. I don't have the 702. I don't use the 702, but man, the Dow Jones going absolutely nuts to the upside. This one's like massive candles there coming out for the Dow Jones. It's absolutely phenomenal. Come on, BTC. Don't be teasing us, man. Don't be teasing us on this Sunday morning. Holy Sunday morning, and I guess you could say Sunday morning on this Friday night, Saturday morning. Jordan, they're taking me away. I got too bullish. I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. Guys, I'm in the ambulance. Strap up. We're still going to the moon, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm losing hope, but we're still going to the moon. Ah, man. If you don't hear the ambulance, then there you go. That's why Jimmy's here. Jimmy is not losing hope. Jimmy's still got hope. Imagine getting outplayed by Jimmy in the next 2 years. Holy moly, that'll be most people. All right. Excuse me. Woo! Man, oh man. Jimmy will outpace you in the next 2 years, my friends. Jimmy, think about that. Jimmy will outpace, Jimmy's portfolio will outpace most people's portfolio in the next 2 years. Just think about that, man. And if you don't believe me, let's just sit back and watch. Because Jimmy is sitting there with this, used to be $500 stimmy. Now it's probably a $100 stimmy. No, he got his first stimmy earlier. It's probably a $200 stimmy. But that $200 stimmy will outpace everyone. Let's see. Getting tanked on stream with vodka? No. No. Not me. We ain't doing that. All right. So let's see. So man. So we're at a tough spot. Really, I still have my targets. All right. 14,444 on Ethereum, and Bitcoin. It's 17.6, and if there's any way we can break 17.6, which I do think there's a possibility, 18,100. Those are my two targets on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Nothing's really changed this weekend. We went up and we went down and we closed. Look where we closed. We closed the weekly, sort of where we were on like Saturday morning. So I guess it's not the weekly. The daily was kind of nothing's really changed since Friday. To be honest, we're still just kind of range bound. It doesn't look like it, but it's really up, down, up. And do we continue the range? Do we continue coming back down and sort of doing this? It's up for debate. I don't think so. I do think that we'll see these levels up here over the course of before the FOMC meeting. If we don't see those levels before the FOMC meeting, there could be a little trouble in store, depending on what the Jerome the Gnome and the CPI say on the FOMC meeting coming up on December 13th, because that could dictate a lot. Does the CPI come in higher? Does it come in lower? Does Powell, so I think everyone's expecting the 50 basis points, but does the FOMC meeting, Powell, talk bullish or hawkish? We shall see when we come up on December 13th, but I do think we'll see that move before December 13th, my friends. Holy moly. Let's see. And Pikachu's tail is all yellow. I swear it had black on the end. I'm tripping. Pikachu's tail? No, I think you're thinking of Raichu. Mr. Hart, Raichu's tail had black on the end. You're definitely not thinking in the correct vase there. Pikachu's tail is all yellow. And listen, I played more Pokemon. I bet in this chat that I played more Pokemon than any of y'all when I was a kid. All right? Any of y'all. I'm telling you. And I will say this. Pikachu's tail was yellow. Raichu had the yellow and black tail. Okay? I will definitely say that. Does anyone think they played more Pokemon games, right? The Game Boy. You guys know the old Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance? No one played more than me. All right. So some altcoins. Altcoins didn't really do much on the weekend, to be fair. It's kind of a boring weekend for altcoins. Most of them just kind of chop sueyed. Chop sueyed, minued. Doge came up a little bit, but in reality, we look at where it was. It came up a little bit yesterday, but look at where it closed. It closed, slightly higher than the Friday close. So not really much there on Doji. I still think the Doja has some more upside to like 11 cents, 11.2 cents there. Same thought process as BTC and ETH, I guess. A little bit more upside, and then we'll sort of have some issues with some bearish divergence at that point. But I do think the Doges have a little bit more upside in them there. In the meantime, so we guess we patiently wait on the Doges. The Doge has that crazy chart for since like May. It's actually kind of a crazy chart. Look at this. Whoop, 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 whoop. The Doges. coming out to play here in the bear market. Let's see. Fear and greed ads. Let's do it. Let's see what we got cooking there on the fear and greed ads today. Let's see, 26 on the fear and greed ads, and we have. I don't know what this thing is, but I don't know what this thing is. I hope this is not what I think it is. But I really hope this is not what I think it is. Holy moly. Someone look up what this is. Someone look up what this is. I really hope this is not what I think it is. But no, we're at a 26. I still, based on the chat, I guess why I could see 26 being a 26.
Wow, what is that thing? Jordan, what the hell is that thing? What is that thing? Wow, holy moly. How do I get my hands on one of those?
Oh, man. That's funny. What is this thing? Someone tell me what this thing is, please. It's a hair thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Holy moly. I thought it was something else. That you put your little in there. Your little. Anyways. Yeah, so Bitcoin at 26 on fear and greed. I should probably not show this. YouTube's going to think this is something else. A ball cleaner? What, you put your testicle in there? You stick your little... You put one ball in there and it cleans it. You take the yellow one out, and then you put the other ball in there, it cleans it too. Holy moly. That would be pretty cool. You know? That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty weird. No, but I guess 26 makes sense. I don't think people are fearful right now. I think people are just...
Ready to take off?
I don't think people are fearful. I think we're at that point where it's like... If you're still in crypto at this point, I don't think really anything would scare you. Like actually scare... Like, at this point, would anything actually scare you? Like, scare. To the point where you're like, oh my God. You know what I mean? I don't think so. I think we're at the complacency stage where where people just don't care. And people are bored. You know? And, you know, if we look at what that kind of reminds me of, is really, to me, I mean, yes, can Bitcoin go lower? I mean, certainly. If you don't think it can, I don't have to tell you. I still think it can go lower. But to me, I don't think we're in this stage, really. I mean, this is the fear stage. I think we're more in this stage here. And you could argue where we are. I mean, you could argue that, you know, we're at this point, or, you know, you could argue that we're sort of at this point, or you could argue we're at this point. I don't know. Wherever you want to argue. I think we're more in this stage of the market where it's just... I mean, this was how long? This was January 2015 to... I mean, really... This was really 1 year of chop suey. To me, we're in this. Where, I mean, if you wanted to do a little, you know, fun little thing, I mean, maybe this could be, you know, for the, you know, maybe we'll say this is 10K and the upper bounds are like 25K. I think we're more in this sort of annoying, sort of chop suey market where I don't think, because I don't even think if we dropped to 10K today, would that be like fearful? I mean, I don't think so. We were just at 15, you know, not too long, like a week ago, you know? So I don't know. I think that's more likely where we're at. I mean, do you really know? No. It's all a speculation based on what the Fed does next year, but to me, I think it's more likely we're in that just long, drawn-out period where people get bored. We're at the stage that has no historic measurement. True. That's very true. Elon doesn't have the nuts. Let me see. Intense grooming, golf balls, 65K by March. Alpy, you're always in here, man. Alpy, time's running out, man. Time is running out. We still got 4 months to go. Sebastian said, do you think Jasmine just finished its back test ready to take off? I mean, what do I always say about altcoins, man? I mean, if we want to keep it real, okay, if we want to keep it 100, me and you, okay, what do we say about altcoins, especially low cap altcoins? They will go up if Bitcoin goes up, okay? And I think sometimes we overcomplicate it. We do. I guess the one thing you could say about alts, and Jasmine is one of those that's who knows about Jasmine, man. Jasmine is just, I mean, look what kind of Jasmine is. I mean, it just kind of keeps bleeding down. You know, is it ready for takeoff? I mean, maybe. I think trying to predict where this one's going to be ready for takeoff is sort of, I don't know. Like, when is this one going to be ready for takeoff? I don't know. I would say you're definitely not ready for takeoff. I mean, takeoff. I like the word takeoff. Until you break back above this level on a close. You know, if we go back to like the daily time frame. Until you at least can close, or I mean, sustain anywhere above here. We got one daily and you drop back below. Until you can sustain above here, I don't think there's any point of talking about a sort of, oh my God, Jimmy's going to the hospital again. No, I promise my bull market's coming. I promise. Don't take me to the insane asylum. Don't take me to the insane asylum. A bull market's coming soon. No, Mom, I'm serious. A bull market's coming. I can't go to the insane asylum. They're starting to bring Jimmy back to the insane asylum because he thinks the bull market's coming. Anyways, Jasmine. Yeah, I mean, you got to be able to hold back above at least the lows before you can get any type of pumped up, you know, or sort of, you know, any type of, you know, you're going to the moon, you know. So, to me, for Jasmine, it's all I can really say for the short term is I see this daily vector, and I do think you still come back up and take that. Okay, it's same reasoning as Bitcoin, same reasoning as Ethereum. Okay, if I expect Bitcoin to go higher, I expect this to come up and take this too. And then that'll probably end up, I mean, if we want to be honest, that'll probably end up as doing this. Okay, rise, M formation, and then a retrace back to the lows, most likely. Right, and until we sort of paint out a longer term sort of macro structure where you sort of build out a base at the lows, you know. That's where we're at. Look at BTC, man. Woo! Let me see what you're saying here. Effing Soul is pumping. Soul's pumping a little bit. I mean, a little bit. You still have that same structure on Soul, though. You still have that little left shoulder head, little bit of right shoulder structure here. You know, left, right, head, right. Got to get back above this orange box. You know, but I mean, you still have the structure there on Soul. Everyone will call you crazy at this point, but I still could see Soul coming up to 18. Little old 18 here, 1812. Because you got the left, the head, the right. Break the neckline at 15. I'm pretty sure that measure move is going to put you right, that puts you above, but I would put 18 as my first target there for Soul. But we got some ways to go on that one. Some definitely ways to go on the Captain Solina. Let's see. Let's see. Wee woo. You got something floppy on your head? Hell yeah, we're all about the floppy shit. Was buying Canada 82 cents. Cadena at 82. Let's see. Cadena at 82. Was it a good entry? I mean, you just want to flex that you bought Cadena 82, didn't you? You just came in here to literally say.
Do you still hate watching anime?
You came in here literally just to say. You did. You definitely did this. I know you did. Where you came in here and said, was buying Canada at 83 cents a good take? I mean, yeah. If you got in there, hell yeah. You guys cracked me up. Was 83 cents a good buy in Canada? You go to the chart. Canada's up from 83 cents. Yeah. Oh man. And if you bought Canada at 83, I mean, I think you sort of know what you're doing, because anyone who doesn't know what they're doing would buy Cadena now for a short-term move, I mean, and would sell here, you know? So I'm assuming you know what you're doing if you buy Cadena at 83 cents. You know what I mean? I'm assuming you have somewhat of logic. Just looking left, looking at the previous resistance level and scooping it up at 83. Nice job on the logic, man. Nice job, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
I love it. 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 I'll give you a little pump song for that. No. We need a little happy and clappy here today. We need a little Vitalik happy and clappy. He's got a little bit of a boner in his pants today. I think. Just a small little boner, right? It was like a 3-inch boner. Why? Because Ethereum was up 3% today. We need that 12-incher. We need that 12-inch boner from Vitalik. Hopefully we get it soon. That's not coming off. That's not. What would take? All right, you already know. What would it take me for remove the hat? Bitcoin has to break below 15,500. That's the rule. That is the damn rule. Okay. What? Do I not look professional because I'm not wearing a suit? Okay, I'll put a damn suit on so I look professional. God damn. Let's put a suit on so everyone can take me seriously. Here we go. Let's put a suit on. Here we go. Here we go. Let's put a suit on. Let me make a trading group. Here we go. I can use fancy word. I can get an English accent so I can sound more professional too. There we go. All right. There we go. Yeah, let's get a little how. Let's get this on. There we go. Now we look more professional. Here we go. All right, guys. Let's talk some TA today. All right, I'm going to show you guys some awesome setups today. Right? You know, as always, you know, if you guys want more of these trading setups, check out my Patreon down below. All right, where you can find some absolute awesome deals. Awesome deals. Hey, mods, can you have them? Can you show my trading group in the chat and make it look like you joined? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so do that. Anyways, yeah, let's look at some stuff for Bitcoin here. Wow, look at Bitcoin right now. So Bitcoin, you can clearly see that Bitcoin broke up from a symmetrical triangle, guys. You can clearly see this. So if you take that swing low to the swing high, you put that up to the upside. Look, 17,600. That was hard. Yeah, man. Yeah, there we go. I'm super professional now. All right. Let's take this off. Wow, this channel's super serious now. Oh, man, that's the clown world we live in, man. So he's wearing a tie? Wow, he means business. Holy moly. All right. Now you look like you. Thank you. And let me know if should I take off the hat and wear it? Let me know. You guys would probably take more seriously if I wore that, you know? Imagine if I just made my channel super serious. We didn't have any fun. We did no fun. We just talked charts. And all we did is just wear a suit. And then I would instantly make me more professional. It's hilarious. All right, so 17,138. Here we go. $200 to trade that hat for the cowboy hat. Don't be silly. This cowboy hat? Eh. This is so unprofessional. Who would think this is professional? You have a tie and a suit jacket, and then you have a cowboy hat with sunglasses. This is just as unprofessional as the Santa Claus hat, in my opinion. Is this more or less unprofessional? Let me know. Here we go. I gotta fix the hat. Here we go. There we go. All right. Anyways, I mean, it helps to wear the hat because I wear the hat, no one takes me seriously, and everyone counter trades me, you know, and everyone shorts the bottom. You know what I mean? Anyways, come on, BTC, give me a little pumpy pump, man. All right, here we go. Come on, BTC. Let's stick to the hourly. The hourly chart looks a little better in my opinion. Come on, BT Sizzle, give me something. I will have one. God, man, you look like a cowboy pimp. A cowboy pimp. Listen, I don't know what a pimp is, okay? I don't know. I have very, very sensitive ears. I don't know if a pimp is. My mom never told me what a pimp is. So you're going to have to explain to me what that is in the chat. All right. Let's go to Ether. ETH. What do we got in Ether? The Ether burger. The Ether. The bunny. The Ether bunny, man. The Ether bunny. Guys. Yeah. Ethereum will be 10K by Ether. All right. What do we got here on Ether? With let's see. We're still ETH. I look up here on ETH on the hourly. It's this little wick, man. You're coming for that wick. You're coming for that wick. ETH wants that wick, man. It wants to take that wick, and it wants to take that wick hard at the moment. Okay. Let's see. It's hot out here for the pimp. For the pimp. Can you give away the Santa hat to a member when the dump comes? I can do that. I can do that. Who wants the Santa hat? Who wants the Santa hat? It's gonna smell like shit. This thing is gonna smell like shit by the time I'm done with it, guys. Right? Because, listen, I'm gonna be wearing this thing for 4 years. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you're gonna be around in 4 years, okay, sure. I mean, you can have it. But, you know, if you're not gonna be around in 4 years, you're not gonna have this. Because I'm not taking this off for the next 4 years. I love poking fun. I like triggering people, man. Triggering the people in the chat is the best. Come on, BT Sizzle. Pimping ain't easy, man. I don't know if I can say that on here.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Come on, baby. D. Kennedy said, weird people. That's me. I am weird. Weird people will be here in 4 years. The people that are here now and are still here in 2023, we got to take a little bit of a sort of, what is it? What's it called? A little bit of, I don't know. Actually, let's get the pump song going for ETH. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. If you boil it for a day, I'll take it. I just have to boil it. I'll spray it. I'll put some garlic on it. It'll smell really good when I'm done with it, guys. Okay, but it's not the same. It's not the same, man. Like if I wash it, it doesn't have the same effect. So like if you want this in the future and you want to wear this for good luck, then you can't wash it. Then it's gonna wash away all the good luck, man. What would you guys do if I never have to take the hat off? What would you guys do if I never had to take the hat off? I would actually be kind of upset. But no, I wouldn't. I take that back. I would not be upset. A lot of you guys would be upset if I didn't have to take the hat off. A lot of you guys would be super salty. All right. Anyways, what do we got coming on here? So the Soul Burger. Let's see. So we just looked at Soul. Man. Come on, alts. Come up a little bit, man. What do we got for Adam? Adam's got a nice little daily chart. Look at Adam's little nice little daily chart. It's kind of beautiful. Kind of beautiful. I mean, ever since down here was it beautiful. Tapping the slow, coming up. I look at Adam. Let's go to like let's zoom in a little bit here so we can get a little better review. It's a nice little view here. We come across like this. What's Adam got going on here? Kind of the same thing as Soul, but Adam is already kind of coming up to that neckline. Let me do a little bit better on the closes there. We want to see a close above this level. Right there. But Adam's got a little bit of, you know what this is. You got a little bit of a left shoulder, a little bit of a head. We all like a little bit of a head. And the right shoulder targets, my first target there at least. Let me just put this down like right there. Is right around 11. But I look up and what do I see? I see some juiciness up here. I see some juiciness on Adam up here, man. So are we gonna is $13 Adam on the way? In my opinion,
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
we shall see. Let's see where we are in a few weeks, my friends. That's my famous saying. Let's see where we are in a few weeks. Come on, BTC, gimme.
Token Joe, buy it.
Come for that wick. At least come for the wick, man. Come for the wick. Come for the wick. Ah, man. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ah. Another short bites the dust. And another one down, and another one down. Another one bites the dust, yeah. You need a breakout back testing for the juicy? The breakout back test for the juicy? Sometimes you do. Not always. Not always. Another short bites the dust. Doon, doon, doon. Oh, man. Come for the wick, stay for the pump. Come for the wick. Let's see. Contractually, Santa can't sell fart jars? I mean, I can. I don't have to tell anyone, right? So if you guys are interested in fart jars, just send me a DM on Discord, send me a DM on Twitter. I can send you a fart jar. We just can't make it a public business, okay? But if you want fart jars, just let me know. Like I said, 50 cents plus shipping. I will do it for 50 cents for you. Just the cost of the jar. That's it. All you have to do is pay for the jar. That's it. And shipping. Great, because I'm not paying for your shipping. So let me know if you want a fart jar. And I'll get it to you. Look at Doge. Doji. Yeah, we got Doji right here, man. Doji, I do think Doji is coming up to 11, at least 11.1, 11.2 cents here. One more little test. And obviously that's the big level for me. If Doji can smack that, I mean, if it comes in Akon's that and smacks that all over the floor, you guys see like 15 cents, man. I don't think that's terribly unreasonable there. Another short bites the dust. Din, din, din. Fade me, man. Try to fade me. Oh, man. All right, let's see. John said, Token Joe, buy it and hold. Token Joe. John, you can't buy a Joe token if your name's John.
Rant alert.
Are you saying you gotta buy Joe? You gotta buy John West or John token. You can if your name is John, you cannot buy Joe. That's like someone's name being Clint and you buying Chris. You can't do that. You gotta buy what is your name. So find Joe find John Inu. Buy John Inu, not Joe Inu. Okay, very important. Very important. Okay, very very importante. Dun, dun, dun. Otaku. Do you still hate watching anime? Oh, here we go. Listen, anime to me, and I don't watch anime, so I cannot fully say if I hate or like anime, okay? When I said that last time, that was me thinking of the anime that I used to watch when I was a kid, and me thinking if I wanted to watch that now. The answer would probably be
nope.
But, the new anime, I don't know much about it. So I am not going to pass judgment. Just like, because you know why? I can't pass judgment. You know what I mean? I can't. I will find out more about it and I'll update you on my anime thoughts. Okay? I will. Bitcoin just broke another level up? Of course it did. We said I was going to do that. Oh, Lord. Come for the wick. Yeah, here's where we got to be careful, guys, because the wick here, like, what do we know about the wicks? They come and reclaim the wicks just to bring it back down here. So this is obviously the first level that we got to be careful here as resistance is about, the $17,300 area here as Bitcoin comes back up and does that. Watch. You can think of Dragon Ball Z while you watch it. I bet that's the one you were thinking of. And we don't mean hentai. I watched a little bit of Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. No, when I watched as a kid, and to be fair, those are kid anime shows. Like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon. You guys remember all those when you were a kid. If you don't remember those as a kid, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see what ETH's doing. ETH is still cooking. We got this wick up here still on Ethereum. That's a point we got to watch out for, too. The one thing I'll say that I love about ETH, at least right now, is I like the fact that Ethereum had the M formation, came back up, it had an initial rejection on the M formation neckline, but then was able to reclaim that level, which you could argue this just was a deviation here. You know, we know about deviations: low, 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 deviation, break back above the deviation, off to the races. You know, so I like that on Ethereum. Where do you get everyone bearish? Right here. Right here on this red candle. Where do most people sell or short? Right here. Did they close it? Nope. But, and where are most people going to go long? Right here. Just watch. This will end up being a vector candle right here. So, that's what we got. That's what we got cooking for us right now. Here's a total. I watch Power Rangers too. Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles. We can go down the line if we want to go down all of those. You know, are we discussing analysis here, bro? We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. Yes, I talk more about charts than anyone else does on YouTube. So give me some slack if I don't talk about the charts every freaking minute I'm on the stream. All right, Christ. All right, let's chill here. So 17,242. We're coming up to test this important level, right? 17,300, we break that. 17,600 is that big level to watch. Here we go. We got the vector candle coming in. Here we go. So people are aping into the market right now. Aping in. Ethereum still hasn't turned yet. But BTC, people are aping in right now, right at the high. You got to love it, man. No one wants to buy down here. Look at the volume down here. No one wants to buy. Price moves up. Everyone wants to buy. You got to love it. Let's see. We got actually some decent volume coming in on this move up. Not the best volume in the world, but some decent volume coming. Coming for the wick. 17,260. Let's see what we got. We can smack up that like button for some price action. Let's go, baby. Some price action. Smack up that like baton. Smack it. No. I told everyone to short. Shit. My stop loss. Where's my stop loss? Where is it? My stop loss is at 17,322. No. Bitcoin. Stop. No. They're coming for Java stop loss. Hold on. We need to put an alert for Java stop loss in here. Let's put it. 17,322. And that is Java. Last time, you remember this, he got very close and we didn't. Java got liquidated. 17,322 is Java stop loss. Right above the previous wick. You gotta love Java putting the stop loss right above the wick. All right, let's go. Let's liquidate Java. Come on. Let's see ETH. All right, here comes the vector candle on Ethereum. There you go. So, once again, no volume down here. No one wants anything to do with it down here, and everyone wants to come in here. Kind of reminds me of like a short-term version of a bear market and a bull market, no? Like, if we were to say this was a weekly chart, right? This actually looks like a Bitcoin, looks like a crypto bear market, right? Low volume, low volume. Everyone's just kind of holding. Everyone sells at the lows, See these red candles? Everyone sells at the lows, goes short at the lows. Price comes up. No one buys on the retest, right? People actually sell on the retest. And then the price comes up, and then that's when everyone starts aping in. You can use it at any time frame. I guess it's the same thing that happens over and over again. So 12,000, or not 12,000, holy shit. ETH 12,000, Bitcoin 12,000. Either one would make you go nuts. All right, so 1,293 on ETH. Looking at 1305 on ETH here. Bitcoin still just chilling right at 17,265. Let's see. CZ warned you all. Yeah, don't fade CZ, man. I don't have the tweet over here anymore, unfortunately. It doesn't look like. Do I have the tweet? I don't have the tweet. Shit, man. I don't have the tweet. Do not fade CZ. If you fade CZ, hold on. Let me bring up CZ here. Let me bring up CZ. Where's CZ? All right. Let's CZ. Let me find CZ, guys. Hold on. No, I can't do that. That's so wrong. All right, come on. You guys are gonna come at me for this. In today's world, if this was 2005, I could probably do this. Not in 2022 though. All right, never mind. We're not finding CZ. We ain't finding CZ. Holy moly. CZ said, right here actually. CZ on this day, don't fade CZ, man. CZ right here said people were trolling him, you know, oh, it doesn't matter what you're doing. No, the price is going to go down. And he said, okay, their shorts are probably going to get wrecked. Ever since that day, Bitcoin's been coming up. Just like if you guys remember, CZ tweeted that same thing, actually warning us about the dump up here. I didn't pay attention to it, but I won't make that mistake again. CZ tweeted, and I think it was right around this time frame. It was right somewhere around here when Bitcoin was at like 24, 25K. He said they still want to buy lower, not financial advice. And ever since that day, Bitcoin hasn't gone back above there. So what does he mean by they want to buy lower? Well, you can take that for what you want it to mean, but I'll take it for what I want it to mean. All right, so let's see what else we got for BT Sizzle. BT Sizzle. Everyone said you just search for Asian. We know it. No, I did not. I would never do that. If I was going to do that, I'd just do this. All right. We're getting off that too. We're getting off that. All right. So they want to buy cheaper. Yeah, he said they want to buy cheaper or something like that. Let's see. If you check BTC long and UTC dominance chart, it's going to pull back temporarily. Oh, that chart. I guess that to me, the next few weeks are interesting. I'm curious to see what BTC SPX does. I think this is going to have some upwards momentum here. And this is another one where I will put a little note here and say, let's check this in a few months. Okay? Let's check this in a few months, and we're going to see where Bitcoin versus the SPX is. I do think this is going to get a bounce here. I know that sounds crazy, but there's way too much confluence where Bitcoin SPX is. Resistance, turning to support, 786 retracement, falling wedge. Give it to me. Let's check this in a few months. I do think Bitcoin's going to outpace the stock market here. I do. You guys might be saying, that's crazy, man. Bitcoin's a risk asset. Hold on. Where's my guys in here? That's absolutely crazy. Bitcoin is a risk asset. You know what happens to risk assets during a recession? They get crushed. There's no way Bitcoin's going to do that. It's going down, 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 my friend. Down, down, down forever. Down until 2040. Wait, was that savvy? I don't know. All right, let's go back over here. BT Sizzle. All right, came up for the wick. Now getting a little bit of rejection off the wick. ETH came up still hasn't come up for the wick yet. So I still think this one's got a little bit more upside. A little bit more upside. Everyone will say, rejection. Still think it's got a little more upside there. Let me see. Hey guys, I have no friends or family. Are we going to be here for Christmas? Ho, ho, ho. John, for Christmas? Man, I will. So the days I have off this month, okay, will be Christmas Eve, Christmas, and maybe the day after Christmas too, depending on where I am. But definitely Christmas Eve, Christmas, and the day after Christmas. But I'm pretty sure those are the weekend anyway, no? Christmas is on... Oh, okay, yeah. So Christmas Eve is on a Friday. Okay, whatever. Saturday is 24th. So that's whatever. And then Christmas is on the 25th. So that's whatever. Actually, no, I did that wrong. 24... Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. Probably. Most likely. But, obviously... We'll see what happens again. But you know what's going to happen on those days, man. That'll be the day. No, you know the day Bitcoin's going to dump again, guys. We have the game plan down pat. What's the game plan? January, Bitcoin will not see another major dump until January 25th to the 31st. Why? That's when I'm going on vacation. And that's when Bitcoin, I expect Bitcoin to go sideways until then. But on those dates, okay, that'll be the point where Bitcoin will take the tumble. Okay, depending on where it is. I mean, if Bitcoin's shown at like 18K, maybe it just goes back down to 15K or something. If Bitcoin's back down at 14K, maybe it just whatever. Depends on where it is at the time. But that'll be the point where Bitcoin gets a tumble. I'll tell you that right now. We know how this works. Scotty Swing, he's always coming in at 8 o'clock, man. Scotty Swing, always coming at 8 o'clock. Always coming in. Man. Let's do a quick poll. I know we did this the other day. Let's do a quick poll. You guys know I love my polls. You know I love my polls. Bob does too.
Bugs Bunny and a Santa Menace. Bugs Bunny and a Many Mask.
That stupid TikTok thing.
Yeah, I love doing.
Imagine Bob doing Bugs Bunny. That's still cracking me up from last year. Bob used to do Bugs Bunny. I forget the other songs though. There was like 3 songs that were annoying, and it was just Bob doing Bugs Bunny. Let's do a poll. Let's do a freaking poll. Does Bitcoin end 2022 above or below 17K? Let's do above. Let's do below. Does Bitcoin end 2022 above or below 17K? You can even tell me that if you want to be dubious and you don't want to make it anonymous, you can tell me in the chat too, my friends. Let's see everyone's crystal balls. Let's see. Everyone's crystal balls, because everyone knows what Powell's going to say in December, even though they don't. Let's see everyone's crystal balls here. The balls, everyone's balls. Let's see what the S&P's doing. S&Pizzle. The S&Pizzle. Let's see what we got from the S&Pizzle. Let's see, S&P. Kind of just holding. Man, I am so excited to see what it does tomorrow. Yes, I actually am that excited. I'm dead serious. I know none of you guys are that excited about the markets as me right now, but I am that excited about what's going to happen with the S&P tomorrow, man. I really, really am. This is such a critical point. I don't think everyone realizes how critical a point this is. Just based off previous massive bear markets and when they were able to break out from these points. Everyone likes to compare this bear market to 2008. Look what 2008 was unable to do. Let's go back to 2008. Everyone likes to compare to 2008. Okay. The price action up to this point has been almost exactly the same. But we're unable to reclaim. Hold up. This chart's a little jacked up. No? But we were unable to reclaim this. And it wasn't until we were able to reclaim this that we were off to the races. It doesn't mean that we're we break it it's good. We still got to hold it and sort of muddle around in it. But I am excited for this week. This poll confirms we end at 14K this year. I mean, listen, polls are polls in my opinion. I'll say this. I think, listen, since about June this year, most people have been bearish and Bitcoin's at a lower price than it was then. So to say sentiment is it used to be a good thing. But right now Bitcoin's going through a stock market bear market. So to say sentiment is this be all end all indicator, it's not right now. I wish it was, because if this was any other previous bear market where the stock market wasn't actually in a bear market, it was just in a correction, I would have thought the bottom would be in already for sure. But hey, that's where we find ourselves. We find ourselves in one of the most interesting points in history, where I do think the next year, depending on what happens, will make a lot of people a lot of freaking money. Or you'll miss out on a unbelievable time to make a lot of money. It just depends on what happens, you know? Depends on what freaking happens. Because reality, I mean, you haven't seen this much of a pullback on assets, not crypto, but on assets in general since like 2008, you know? So, or you could argue March of 2022, which March of 2020, if you bought assets in March of 2020, you absolutely freaking killed it. I think, you know, you could be looking at something like that again at some point, you know, but we shall see. Come on, BTC, give us a little action. Give us a little bit of action. Little bit of action, waction. Come on, mate. Let's see. The Fed start to get digital money. The Fed now for September 2023. It's going to be funny. Aiko said, and you're asking people in the stream only, we might be biased also. Yeah, YouTube's biased. YouTube's biased. Most people want the price to go up that watch YouTube videos. You know? You go on Twitter, that's a little bit better of a sentiment, right? Twitter is just a bunch of... Twitter is just like... I shouldn't say just. Twitter is... What... You go in the Twitter comments section on any post crypto related. That's what people actually think about crypto right now. Okay? And that's all you need to see. Go look at any type of... It could be anything, but even go look at any bullish post about crypto, and that person's going to get blasted in the comment section. Absolutely blasted. YouTube, not as bearish, right? I mean, but like if you're watching YouTube videos at this point, you probably are in it for the long haul. The long haul. The long haul. Man, oh man, oh man. This is an interesting point for Bitcoin right now. Interesting point, but it wants to troll on the stream. It just wants to kind of stall out. I mean, we had a nice pump on the stream. I guess I can't get too mad about, you know, what's funny. This isn't even a pump. That's how desensitized that we've got to price action. Is like, this in the past would have been a candle that happens every single hour. You know, look about it. Look at this. A move from 17,100 to 17,200. Wow! What a freaking pump!
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
We've come to so desensitize the price action. Like, if any of you guys remember the price action back in 2021, I mean, it was just... you could honestly stare at the charts all day and actually find something to look at. You know? Now you really got to be looking and digging deep to, like, find any price action. It's crazy. Crazy. YJT said 18K tonight and sideways. 18K tonight? Man. Oh man. I will say this though. If the S&P breaks out tomorrow, let's go to the daily time frame. If the S&P breaks out tomorrow, I do think Bitcoin will have a massive pump. But only if the S&P breaks up tomorrow. 'Cause I think that's gonna make a lot of people be like, "Wow, look at this breakout that we have from the bear market." Now that might be a false breakout, but even if it is, that'll cause, I think, a short-term rally for BTC. Even if the S&P has like 1 or 2 days of breaking above, that's gonna get, you know, relative people being like, "Oh my God, look, it's breaking out," right? FOMO, and for at least a day or two. If it does break out, and I think that's when you'll see Bitcoin hit some of these targets up here, 17.6, 18.2, and stuff like that. But that's why I'm excited to see what happens with that. Now the DXY going into at the end of last week, the DXY was freaking getting annihilated to the downside. Let's go to the daily chart on this. So see how the DXY closed the week? DXY closed the week with a horrible candle. Right, wick on the top side, just continuation lower. This one looks like it wants to continue lower, you know, and that's why I'm confused whether the S&P is at resistance, the DXY really not at support. Does the S&P have a little bit more downside to test 103? The S&P gets a little bit of fake out above, and then the DXY kind of bounces off this 103 point, which look left. Look at this level left. Major high, right? DXY bounces off that level, then the S&P gets the fake out, comes back down, and sort of just be a massive fake out. To me, this scenario is more likely. I know people don't want to hear that. I'm just trying to tell you what I honestly think is going to happen. I think this is going to fake out above and then break down, and then you'll see the DXY bounce from 103. Is basically what I expect to happen in a nutshell. But time will tell. And that's why we're all here. To see what time will tell us. You know, hold on, I got to check my fantasy team. Hold on, guys, I got to check the fantasy team, which is probably getting destroyed. Oh my God, man. Oh, San Francisco D came with a touchdown. I'm going to save my, man, this freaking guy, guys, Kyron Williams, who I started today on the Rams because he's going to get more carries. Listen, he's going to get more carries. He's going to get more carries. 3 carries, 9 yards. 1 target, no catches. 0.9 points. Christ, man. If he even got me 10, I'm done. Now I need Jonathan Taylor and Michael Pittman to score me. What was it? 47 points combined to win. Christ, man. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Let's see. Hey, Trick. Nobody cares about football. Yeah, I guess. It doesn't seem like most people care about crypto anyways, if you know what I mean. D. Kennedy said, an old lady asked me if I heard about SBF scandal. Oh, man, bro. Yeah, I would say that anyone who's not in crypto before is definitely not getting it now, which that's selfish, but I not getting in crypto while the prices are low. You know how it is. Price changes sentiment. Prices go up. People who thought crypto was a scam right now will buy in later. We know how this works. It's a scam when it's going down. It's the next best thing when it's going up. It's always how it is. But yeah, I had multiple family members ask me that same thing. You know, what's going on with the SPF stuff? Real crypto is really getting beat down with that. We want the general public to think like that, right? Because we want to get in before them. And I know it's like, I know it's sort of sad, but that's how the market works. You want to get in before other people. You know what I mean? But during Thanksgiving, I had multiple family members ask me about the SBF shit. And, you know, hey, that is what you want to hear at the end of the day. You want to hear the FUD. You want to hear people just being scared to get in the crypto market. You know what I mean? And you might be saying, that's not good. You want people to feel safe. Guys, I think sometimes people forget how dumb most people are. Okay? They don't care if it's safe. Okay? If it's going to make them money, they're going to get in it. You know what I mean? Come on. Do you really think they care if it's safe? No, they care right now because the prices are low. But if they see an altcoin going up 10x, 15x, they're not going to care if it's safe. They're going to go like this. Ooh, I want a piece of that too. I know I thought crypto wasn't safe, and a lot of people lost money in crypto, but how can I not buy this altcoin that is up 10x? I want a piece of the pie. There's nothing that can go wrong. Everyone who's buying now is not in trouble, so I will not be in trouble too. I will buy now. We know how this works. It is what it is. If normies are talking about SBF, everyone who tells me I am wasting my money now, I wouldn't say it's like necessarily like a buying confirmation, but I would say it's a sign that it's a good sign that you're hearing these things. You know what I mean? It's a good sign that you're hearing these things. Jordan, pieces went higher than expected previous bull run. Now they are going much lower than anyone expects. Sure. Let's see. The whales are buying GBTC under spot. I saw a chart the other day that saw mostly, it was mostly leverage buys. Know what I mean?
Jordan.
It's crazy. In 1 year. In 1 year, guys. In 1 freaking year. You go from...
Jordan, How do I buy some Bitcoin?
Grandma asking you that, to now all of a sudden Uncle Bob down the street coming in on Thanksgiving dinner, coming in and saying,
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
making fun of my mouth. Oh, man. Something about me, Kevin, Pro Fed. Watch his last clip. No, I've been watching Me Kevin. Me Kevin, as much as a meme he is, he actually has a lot of good information about the Fed, and he has a lot of good information. He comes off as like a smirk, and he is kind of a smirk a little bit, but
Hasn't moved in a month.
and a little bit of a shill too, but it's okay. He actually has good information in his videos. I will say that. Let's see. Near hasn't moved in a month. Near hasn't moved in a freaking hot minute, man. You are so right. Hasn't moved in a goddamn minute. A lot of alts haven't moved in a while, though. Near just kind of sitting there. Sitting there. I mean, the local price action looks pretty good, I'd say. Right? I mean, you see this is a daily time frame. You see a W formation. You see a breakout. You see a back test. Now you're looking for the continuation. It's like look at that booty. Look at that booty. Looks like my booty when I'm doing squats. Look at that thing. Woo! Boom, boom. That's a nice booty. But yeah, now you're looking for that continuation up. The daily looks good on it. But yeah, it hasn't gone anywhere. It has a long way to go. Long way to go, my friends, to get out of the crypto abyss. Oh, man. Been going nuts on Near at 160. Ugh. Which time does the market that affect BTC open? 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 15 minutes after, or 50 minutes before, if I can think. 50 minutes before my morning stream starts. I always stream in the morning. Let's see. Yeah, man. All right, guys. I think, man, I don't. It's hard. It's always hard for me to get off when Bitcoin's just sitting right here, because I know it's the bear market. You don't see it too often anymore, but I know sometimes Bitcoin's just chilling at the highs. It can absolutely just it can move pretty quickly. It's been a long time since we've seen the honey badger. You guys remember when Bitcoin used to be called the honey badger? It'll be called the honey badger again. Don't worry. But there was times where, there was weeks where the S&P wasn't performing well and Bitcoin performed very, very well and just didn't care about anything. And it was just going on its own tune. Hasn't been that way in a long time. Long time. Come on, BTC. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes, guys. If Bitcoin doesn't pump in the next 5 minutes, I'm out. But let's see if does Asia got any price action for us? Let's see. I'll give it 5 more minutes. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna. Imagine if I counted to 300 seconds. Holy moly, that would be nuts. Let's see. ETH chillin'. Any alts coming up big? Not really. Most are up 0.5%. Let's see. You should take some thumbnails with the Christmas hat. No, man. People. No thumbnails with the Christmas hat. Because no one clicks on it. If I wore the hat, this is human psychology. If I took thumbnails with the Christmas hat, no one would click on the video. If I took thumbnails with a suit on, more people will click the video. That's human psychology. If I took thumbnails like this, which I think are so cringe, I don't, any video that has the face like this, I refuse to click on anymore. It's like, dude, you're a grown man. Stop making faces like that, man. I can't. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I was over that a while ago. But holy moly, man. Any video with a face like this, I refuse to click on that video. Holy moly. Holy guacamole. Oh, let's see. All right. Hold on. Let's do this. Maybe I should do a thumbnail with the suit on, just for joke. Should I do a thumbnail with a suit? Let me know. It can even be the joke suit. It can be that too. You know? Holy moly, man. I should come out with all the thumbnails like this. I did some of those in the past, and listen, I felt like freaking disgusting doing those thumbnails. Do more thumbnails like this? Let me know. The soup poll? Let me see this. Does Bitcoin end 2022 above or below 17K? 61% says above. Very interesting poll. Very interesting poll. George always looks confused in his thumbnail. Yeah. George has his own type of clickbait thumbnail, which is looking confused, even though nothing's going on. You know? This is my favorite place to hang out. It's confirmation to myself. I'm weird. There you go, Kennedy. I think we're all weird, man. We're all weird at this point. You know? All right, guys, 2 more minutes. We got 2 more minutes for Bitcoin to pump. If it doesn't pump in the next 2 minutes, we are doing a thing. But this, man, it got a little retrace there. So basically, what I see Bitcoin did in this hourly chart, you got the big move up on the 15-minute. You came back down. You actually took about half that vector candle. So, I mean, you technically took that vector candle now. So you don't technically need to come back down for it anymore. Now, if it wants to come back up, that would be perfect there. Just might not happen in the next 2 minutes. You know? Let's see what we got here. Let's take off this. Boom. How much did that Santa hat cost? Looks like maybe 35 cents. I have no idea. I didn't buy it. So for me, it was free, which is even worse, you know? We're all weird at this point. We all are weird at this point. We all are weird. It is important to suck in your cheeks when your mouth, you're ready for a pump.
We're all weird at this point.
Like you escaped the sane asylum? We are going up this week, said John. We are going up the rest of 2022 and into 2023. I would say that I still... man, the markets just got you... this is just really such a confusing time because I still am confident on my Bitcoin calls there, but like the S&P is what's got me worried. And we've talked about it enough today, and I really want to see what happens with it tomorrow, so I'm not going to talk about it too much more today, but this is what's got me a little bit worried. Though I guess I really shouldn't be worried because I look at the Dow Jones, and the Dow Jones, you know, I guess I could have made that same argument for the Dow Jones, and the Dow Jones smacked that on the floor and came up, you know? So, who knows? We'll sort of see what happens with that. All right, guys, Bitcoin doesn't seem like it wants to do it right now. So, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Big day. I'm so excited for tomorrow's stream, man. I've been looking forward to this market open stream for a long weekend here, as it was a boring week in crypto. But I expect some volatility tomorrow. Why? Not because of any news events, but simply because the S&P is at the level we've been waiting for either a rejection and a further move to the downside in this bear market, or maybe some little bits of upwards price action that brings up crypto with it, you know? So very excited for tomorrow's stream. Be there at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in about 4 plus 10 equals 14 hours. 14 hours if I can do my math correctly. Holy moly, that's actually a long time away. I didn't realize it was that long away. Anyways, 14 hours. See you guys then. Peace. Enjoy your night. Don't do anything I went into. Don't panic sell your crypto. Most of all, don't panic sell your crypto, especially at this point. And don't be afraid to take profits in the bear market rallies until proven otherwise. When Bitcoin hits 17.6. Later. Peace. You guys can watch me here. 2 seconds. There's just 2 seconds. You always got to watch me for 2 seconds. Hold up. 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Later.